JSON script. I just watched a remote worker spend $3,400 a month in Taiwan thinking he was living cheap. He ran out of money in 8 months. /n/n most remote workers think $2,000 a month in Taiwan means luxury living. It actually means you're barely middle class. And you're probably missing the hidden costs that blindsided this guy and 90% of digital nomads who move here unprepared. /n/n, a recent analysis of expat budgets across Taiwan's major cities shows the average remote worker spends between $1,800 to $400 monthly just to maintain comfort. That's before taxes and irregular expenses. /n/n by the end of this video. You'll know /n exactly how to build a realistic Taiwan budget that actually works /n. The hidden costs nobody talks about /n, the 3 cities where your money stretches furthest /n. The one financial mistake that could cost you thousands in taxes if you don't get it right before arrival /n. This is for anyone seriously considering Taiwan as a remote work base. Whether you're staying 3 months or 3 years. /n/n. Let's break down the real numbers. First, housing. A comfortable apartment in Taipei runs $600, $900. Taichung, $400, $600. Tainan, $300, $450. That's your biggest variable. /n/n food. You can eat street food for $3-5 daily. Mid-range restaurants run $5-8 per meal. If you cook half your meals, budget $200-300 monthly. /n/n transport. A monthly pass costs $30-50. It covers everything. /n/n utilities. Internet, electricity, water, gas combined. $80-120. /n/n now the hidden costs. Healthcare with travel insurance. $50-100 monthly. Visa extensions or runs. $200-500 annually. Unexpected repairs, social activities, birthday dinners. /n/n here's the critical mistake. Most remote workers ignore Taiwan's tax requirements. If you're staying over 183 days, you're a resident for tax purposes. Your worldwide income becomes taxable. Missing this costs thousands in back taxes and penalties. /n/n, the 3 cities where money stretches furthest. /n/n1. Tainan, lowest cost of living, strong community, fewer tourists. /n2. Taichung, perfect middle ground, growing digital nomad scene, affordable housing. /n3. Jialong, coastal charm, cheaper than Taipei, quick train access. /n/n here's your realistic budget framework. /n housing. $400-600, outside Taipei. /n food. $250-350 /n transport. $40 /n utilities. $100 /n misc/insurance. $150 /n buffer for irregular costs. $200-300 /n total. $140 $790 minimal comfortable living. /n total. $800 $200 with occasional travel and activities. /n/n can you live on $2,000 monthly in Taiwan? Yes. Will it feel restrictive compared to Western costs? Only if you don't understand the actual cost structure. The worker I mentioned at the start spent too much on Western food, imported goods, and tourist experiences. He was living like he was still in California. /n/n your first month should be a research month. Stay in a co-living space, $500-800 all-inclusive. Eat local, use public transport, and actually track spending. By month 2, you'll know your real number. /n/n final critical step. Before you arrive, consult a tax professional familiar with Taiwan's expat rules. That one decision could save you $2,000-5,000 in unnecessary taxes. /n/n Taiwan is genuinely affordable for remote workers. But the difference between thriving and struggling isn't the $2,000 number. It's knowing exactly where that money goes and avoiding the three traps I just outlined. Titles: Taiwan Remote Work Reality. $2,000/month isn't what you think. Hidden costs exposed. Why remote workers fail in Taiwan. The $3,400 budget disaster that happens to 90% of nomads. Taiwan cost of living 2024. The real budget breakdown for digital nomads, not the tourist fantasy. Hook: I just watched a remote worker spend $3,400 a month in Taiwan thinking he was living cheap. He ran out of money in 8 months. Short clip: 0:00-0:15 I just watched a remote worker spend $3,400 a month in Taiwan thinking he was living cheap. He ran out of money in 8 months.